Hello, everybody. It's Janice of Welcome to Shabalot. How are you all doing today? This evening, I should say. Tonight is, it's Tuesday night, day 7 of my 100 Days of Lives. Wait a minute, I'm trying to say it right. My 100 days of Facebook Lives marathon. So welcome to day 7. I am coming to you from my store in Rhode Island. Welcome to Shabalot. So today is Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, I paint furniture. And you need to see what I did. I posted a picture of the inspiration photo that I wanted to paint tonight, and it was by Dare to Be Vintage. I believe they're in Massachusetts, like Boston, Massachusetts, which isn't too far from me. So that's kind of cool. I'll be able to go visit them sometime. But their work is amazing. And so I posted a picture that I found. I was Googling upcycling bureaus to get ideas for this bureau, and I found that photo. So I said that, well, I'm gonna have to try it. I've never done anything like it, but I'm in the mood to paint flowers on furniture. So that's what I'm doing. One thing that I noticed was that I don't know if I'm going to use my fingers, if I'm going to use this thing. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. But one thing I noticed on that photo by Dare to Be Vintage was a lot of texture. It looked like a lot of texture to me. So what I did was I got out my spackling and I painted on some flowers. So I can't turn this because, oh, hold on, maybe I can. I painted on some flowers. Now, the spackling, it goes on pink, and when it's dry, it's white. So it goes on pink, and when it dries, it's white. And so I had to put this on before the live tonight because I needed for it to dry before the live tonight. So I just went in with this palette knife from the Turquoise Iris. I have her palette knives on my website. So if you want Dion's palette knives, they're beautiful, and I do have them on my website. So I just went in with the spackling and I just did some circles for some flowers. So like I said, though, I don't know if I'm going to use the paintbrush or if I'm going to use my fingers, or if I'm going to use, let's start off with this. I've been doing a lot of finger painting and I need to stop. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Nobody's on. I hope I'm on the right page. All right, I'm going to put some cherry-picked okay, this isn't working. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this little brush. So I'm just going to start painting these, you guys. I'm using the deepest color for kind of like in the center. And then I'm going to go around it with some lighter colors. Now this backling I just put on, so I'm going to be very gentle with it. I don't want to break the spackling. I don't know how long it takes for the spackling to like really be hard as a rock. I have done this on I've done this on canvas before. So let me see. Okay, so I have done these flowers with the spackling before on canvas, and I really like the way they came out. So I thought I would do it again. I would try it again with this project. This is kind of a big project for me, like a lofty goal project. All right, so I'm putting in cherry picked in the middle. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got another one here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 flowers. That's a lot. That's a lot of flowers. Now I'm going to take the, where is the red one? Where's the red one? Where's the red one? I don't know. I'll take the pedal pusher. Oh, wait a minute. I've got also Kissing Booth. So I'm just kind of playing with the colors for now to see how this is going to go. That inspiration photo from Dare to Be Vintage was absolutely gorgeous. And I know mine's not going to look that good, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do the best I can. So now I'm just, so the inside of the flower you would think would be like the darkest. So I do have the inspiration photo here. Hers are very, theirs, Dare to Be Vintage, theirs are very, very pink, very light pink. So I'm just, mine aren't going to be the exact same colors as theirs. So I'm just painting these flowers. It was really easy putting on the spackling. On my group, I went live on my group page to show how I did it. So you can see it over there. So I'm just painting on some pink. Now some of the spackling will be falling off. No matter how gentle I'm going to be, some of it will be falling off. That's okay. I have tons of colors here. Tons of colors of DIY paint. I wasn't really sure how many I'm going to need, so I just brought a lot of them over here. So I'm just doing circles, you guys, really. Just doing circles. The first thing I did was I sketched it out. Hey, Vicki. First thing I did was I sketched it out with chalk, and then I just went in with the spackling and made some raised florals. I think I'm going to be doing some raised stenciling on this too, but we're just going to start out laying down some color for these roses. This is Kissing Booth and cherry picked so far. And I also put a lot of more spackling for leaves. Like this right down here is the vase, and these are leaves. So I'm just going to, I think I want to start laying down some color for the leaves. So I'm going to just clean off my brush right here. Okay, just gonna start laying down some colors for these leaves. I'm not paying any attention to the fact that this is blue. I will make it coordinate with the flowers, but right now I'm just laying down some colors just to kind of get an idea. All of this is greenery. Now the picture, the inspiration photo, the leaves have a lot of blue in them, and I love that. So I brought my mermaid's tail, because I think I'm going to add some mermaid's tail to these leaves. But right now, I'm just laying down the green. This color is Fancy Farm Girl, one of my favorite green of DIYs. But I should have picked up some Salty Kiss, because this is kind of dark. This is just the first coat, just laying down some color, and then I will be refining it as more and more layers are added. Now the vase I want to be blue, so I think I'm going to break out my mermaid tail after this and start working in some color on that vase. All right, so that's good. Let me just get a little bit on these. Can you see? Okay, so I'm going to get okay. All right. Now I'm gonna clean off. I got a few more leaves up here I gotta work on. Now there is some really raised, the spackling really gives a lot of texture, and where it's really raised, I'm not expecting that to stay on. We'll see, but I'm not going to be upset if it falls off. So I'm not sure if these are leaves or if that's supposed to be another flower, but I can work on that later. Okay, so there, laid down 3 colors so far. The kissing booth, no, the cherry pick, the kissing booth, and the fancy farm girl. Now I want to pick up some mermaid's tail, and let me look at the inspiration photo. Yeah, we're gonna do, where's the pedal pusher? I don't have pedal pusher, I have water lily. So I'm just going to lay down some pedal pusher here just to get this vase started. I mean, not pedal pusher, this is water lily. So it's important when you're doing these things to sit straight, because things can get crooked if you're not sitting straight. So I always have to remember that. If I get some paint on these handles, it's okay. I will fix, I'll do something with these handles. I'm not sure what, but I'll do something with these handles. All right, so now I want to start introducing the mermaid's tail. And kind of blend it in a little bit with this. I have with me my Continuous Mist spray bottle. These are also on my website. This is the Water Girl by Paint Pixie, Turquoise Iris. I don't want to wet it too much because I don't want to wet the spackling. I don't want to get, I don't want to get the spackling wet and then it'll fall apart on me. So this mermaid tail with this water lily is really pretty. Well, it's the first time I've used this Water Girl, and it did a good job. A lot of water came out. So this is just laying down some color, guys, just to kind of get a feel of what it is I'm doing here. And then now I want to add some I'm going to add some mermaid tail to the leaves. This is just coat 1. This is the first coat. This coat means not a lot, but it's getting me, like I'm always saying, it's getting me a little bonded with the piece, so I kind of getting a feel for it, and I'm just getting going. That's pretty. The do you see that? The mermaid's tail with the fancy farm girl looks nice. Just gives it another more depth of color for the first coat. I'm just gonna go around and I'm just gonna do that on all of the leaves. And then I'm going to go back up to the flowers. I'm going to, where did I put it? I'm gonna dip in back into this fancy farm girl so that I get a nice, try to get a decent blend here. Things are drying very quickly on me tonight. I'm just gonna wet my brush. I'm just taking turns between the fancy farm girl and the mermaid's tail. To get that really nice blend. I like it a lot, but I need to keep watering my brush. And I'm getting in all that texture. Careful not to break it. I think once the clay-based paint is on this spackling, and then it should get even firmer. See, some pieces are going to come off, and that's okay. Obviously, because I just did it totally random. I mean, not random, I was making leaves, but I wasn't making perfect leaves. So I can paint off. I don't have to stay on the spackling because this whole thing is going to be painted. So, like I said, we're doing the first coat, and this piece is going to have a lot of waxes, a lot of wax. So if you're there, please say hello. Please share this video. Vicki, would you mind sharing, if you're still there, could you share this video to the Welcome to Shabalot group and to the Creative Playground Could you do that if you're still there? Or Christy? So the mermaid's tail, I'm just dipping in the mermaid's tail and Fancy Farm Girl. It's making a really pretty color for these leaves. It's a little time consuming. This is a big piece. Not a big piece. It's not a big piece, I shouldn't say that, but it's a big canvas for this art that I'm painting. So come to find out, how did you know I was there? Because I can see your picture up there on top. It shows your profile picture. I don't think it does that. I'm not using StreamYard, so I'm just a Facebook Live, and that's what it does. So I'm just laying down the color on these leaves, and then I'm going to have to go back to the flowers. So if you could share this video, like it, comment, I'd really appreciate it. I love this mermaid tail with this Fancy Farm Girl. I really do. I'm not coloring in between the lines. I'm just, like I said, laying down the color for the first coat. I'm going to go back up to the flowers. Not sure what color. So I've got Kissing Booth on there, and I've got Cherry Picked. And just kind of the blue on these flowers on these leaves is to blend in, is to bring in the blue of the bureau. But that's not to say this bureau is going to stay blue. But who knows? I might totally change the color. Okay, so just laying down the first coat. Let's go back to the flowers and see. I want to add in some. I want to add in some petticoat pink. Thank you, Christy. All right, so we're gonna add in some petticoat pink. I'm using the same brush, you guys. I just wiped it off. I just wiped it off on this towel that I have on my table. So I got a little muddy, a little blue in there, but that's okay. I'll just go over it. So how's everybody doing today? Not a lot of people on tonight. Please say hi if you are there, and please, if you catch the replay, say hello. Now, I'm going to want to squirt, so I'm going to squirt this rose, see what happens, okay? the inspiration photo has I feel like it's got a lot of drippies, so I'm gonna be squirting this piece a lot, but I don't know if I should because of the spackling. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to the spackling, but the water gives us a nice blend with that kissing booth. So every Tuesday, I'm just gonna wet my brush. I can't use this arm still. I'm just gonna wet my brush and try to blend it in with the kissing booth. So I'm gonna be doing 2 colors at a time. Okay. First layer, guys. First layer, just getting my colors down. And getting these roses down. Get some more. These colors are blending really nicely together. The kissing booth and the petticoat pink. So it's kind of like I'm doing the second coat because I'm going over a lot of the color that I already put down. I haven't painted roses like this very often, so I'm still practicing. Christy, first layer is 2 things. Fun because you get to paint and part of the ugly stage, LOL, but it's one of my faves. Yeah, like I always say, this is when I feel like I'm bonding. It's like I'm bonding. I'm just trying to get a feel, and because I know it's the first layer, Like it's a lot less pressure. It's a lot less pressure because I know that I'm going to be able to paint. I'm going to be painting over it anyway. So it's a lot less pressure. Now I'm just trying to make these guys have some depth. All right, so I need to add some more. This is cherry picked. So kind of putting cherry picked kind of in the middle. This is already, I've figured out this one's going to be my problem rose. Of course I'm going to have a problem rose, and this is my problem rose. Eek. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it. All right. Okay, so let's lay down the petticoat pink. Now I want to wet my brush because I really like these colors blending together. They're blending really pretty together. Whoops, where am I? Now I have no idea I still have some cherry picked on my brush, so I've got, this one's darker. I have no idea. I was saying I have no idea, but I don't know what I was saying I have no idea about. I have no idea. I don't know what I was going to say. All right, so I'm going to put so this gives it, that spackling gave it some texture. I don't have to stay right in the spackling. I'm just going to spray this now. So these are my first, I'm going to be doing lots of layers, you guys, because these roses don't look great right now. So this is when you just kind of just laying down the colors and getting familiar with your piece. So here's the first, this one. This is my problem child flower. I don't know how I'm going to fix it. Okay, so now, whoop, I missed a flower. Okay, let's get that one. Did I wet it? Woo! It's not really dripping, but that's okay as long as it's wet. So I can blend these colors. They blend in really pretty. Okay. All right, so I have all of the flowers painted. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the leaves. Well, I need to look at the inspiration photo. Oh, where are you? Okay. Okay, all right, so these flowers they need a background, right? They can't just be flowers. There has to be some green in there. So I'm gonna take Apothecary. And where's my little, I had a little, where did I put it? Hold on one second. Wait a minute, it's right over here. Yeah. I have my little palette. So I'm going to take some Apothecary and I'm going to fill in some of these spaces in between the flowers. So I'm going to do that with a palette knife. So I'm just gonna, the Apothecary looks really nice with this blue. This blue background is actually milk paint. And it needed more on it. I didn't want to have just one color, so I'm just filling in some of this background with Apothecary. Apothecary looks really pretty with these colors. I'm going to need a lot of Apothecary. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay, so get this out of the way. It's really close over here. You can see. Let's see, where are you? That's that. All right, so that's this over here. So I'm going to fill in the spaces in between the flowers with palette knife thick Apothecary. I really like the Apothecary with these colors. Well, I have something funny to tell you. I posted Dare to Be Vintage's their photo, the inspiration photo, and I tagged Dare to Be Vintage, so they responded to me, and guess what? That photo is a decoupage paper. I didn't know it was a decoupage paper. Oh boy. So I could have just gotten a decoupage paper. What a nice decoupage paper though. It sure fooled me. It sure fooled me. I saw so much texture in there and I'm like, oh my God, how did they get all that texture? So I went in and I got my spackling and it's a decoupage paper. But that's all right, because I need practice painting flowers and stuff, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go out a little bit out of the outside of these flowers. I could just paint this whole dresser Apothecary. I love it. The Apothecary looks really good. I'm gonna fill in these leaves with the Apothecary. I could be using my finger too, but I gotta stop finger painting. I'm finger painting all the time, guys. I gotta start using my tools. I'm relying too much. I love using the palette knife though. So these are Dion's, the Turquoise Iris palette knives by Paint Pixie. And I have them on my website. I ordered some. So now you guys can get them too from Welcome to Shabalot. And I've got the Water Girl. I got the Water Girl on my website too. Yes, I really like boho. I brought boho blue out right here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, if at all. But right now, I'm really loving these colors, what I'm seeing now. So I'm just gonna keep going with these for a while and see what happens. I love the mermaid's tail with the Fancy Farm Girl. On those leaves. It feels very, with the spackling. Hey Danielle, how are you, honey? With the spackling, it feels very industrial what I'm doing, because I don't know, it's really cool. I feel like I'm using these tools and I don't know, it feels very industrial. It's good. I like it. I needed this today. I needed to paint. And I like to paint a little off. I like to use my fingers and the palette knives. So this is just the first layer, you guys. Well, is it? I don't know. I've lost count now. I think I'm kind of in layer 1.5. Oh, can you see it? How it's coming out? I used spackling, you guys. I used spackling to give me some texture to this piece. Danielle is my special guest tomorrow night, Wednesday Night Live with Shabs. My special guest, Danielle. And she's going to be doing some of her famous weaving. And I'll have to talk with you tomorrow to see how we're going to do that. But right now, I am so into this, you guys. I am so into this apothecary and this just rubbing this paint on with this thingy right here. So much fun. So I don't want to get messy though, because that's what happens. I get messy and then I ruin everything. I don't want to. I try to stay focused. So once I'm done with this apothecary, I think I'll be done for tonight. I'll just let this dry, and then tomorrow we're gonna finish painting it and wax it. It's gonna have lots of wax. So if you need palette knives, guys, I've got the turquoise iris palette knives. Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to it. Yoo-hoo! I am too. Thank you so much for doing that with me. I was blown away by your yarn work or your weaving when I got to see it when I went to your store. I was so blown away by it. I'd never seen it before. It was the first time I had ever seen it. And oh, I just loved it. I told you I gave my sons ornaments that you made off the tree. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm sitting down too, so I don't even know what it looks like in the bird's eye view. Like, so I'm just kind of, I have no clue. Does it look all right? I'm just enjoying it, you guys. I just love working with the palette knife. See, I was doing a lot of finger painting, and now I'm working with the palette knife because I got these in from Paint Pixie, and now I'm just really enjoying laying this paint down really thick, lots of texture with this palette knife. I could do this forever, but I gotta go home because it's getting late. It's on the East Coast. Well, Danielle, it's late for you too. If you're still there at the East Coast, it's well, what? Oh, 9 o'clock. That's not that bad. And then this has to be done by Thursday night. Thursday night, I will finish it on my live Thursday night. Tomorrow night is Wednesday Night Live with special guest Danielle Sparks Kaminsky. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. I'm just filling in everywhere with this apothecary, and then I'll work on it a little bit more. So much texture, you guys. It's awesome. I just got to keep doing more apothecary. Sorry if it's boring. I just have to keep doing more apothecary. Lay that color down and get that texture. It's amazing. Let's get some more apothecary. This used to be my favorite DIY color. And then I started getting into all the other colors. And now I'm using apothecary again. And now it's my favorite again. So this is my favorite DIY color. I just want to get as much of this layer as possible. Oh gosh, I forgot about these leaves down here. Okay, good. I get to still paint. I gotta make sure I open these drawers because the drawers will be stuck. So I'm gonna lay the apothecary in there. This is not the greatest quality bureau, and that's why I was okay doing it on this, because it's my first time painting flowers on a bureau, so I didn't want to ruin a really good bureau, so I just kind of it's a good color. Apothecary is a really good color. It is. I love it. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with the way this is coming out so far. And I'll work on it off camera some more, and we will work on it Thursday. I like the way the Apothecary goes with this color too. This is Sweet Pickins Milk Paint in, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But the colors, I thought I was going to have to paint. I thought I was going to have to paint the whole bureau, but I think it's blending in pretty well. It needs more leaves, definitely, but I will add those in. Tomorrow. Although the paint is still wet, so it's a good time to do some blending. So let's just make some more leaves here. With this palette knife. See how it's blending really nice, so I gotta keep going while it's wet. These palette knives are making leaves really easy. Pretty. The mermaid's tail. I'm loving the mermaid's tail on these leaves. I'm not going to do the whole thing with mermaid's tail, so I got to stop myself before I do the whole thing. I just want it to be like a highlight color on these leaves. Oh shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, making a mess. But I don't know if I'm putting too much mermaid's tail. I'll know tomorrow when it dries if I'm putting too much mermaid's tail. If I am, I can always paint over it. I don't want to stop because I'm having such a good time. I might have to do some more colors over these leaves, but I want to try to make some shapes, some leaf shapes while this paint is still wet. Okay. It might have been a lot. I have no clue. But there are some smudgy, some really bad spots on this, but there are also some good spots. So I will refine this. I just love it. I just enjoying this so much, you guys. I can't take it. Okay, headed to bed. Okie dokie. Good night. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and I will post it so you get to see where we are at. And I got to focus really a lot today, so that's good. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see how it looks. I don't know. I guess stand back, take a picture of it, see how it looks. And we'll just use some mermaid's tail, kind of blend it up a little bit. Okay. All right. So that's it, you guys, for tonight. All right, so that's it, you guys, for tonight. Thank you so much for joining. I will take a picture of this so you can see what it looks like. And don't forget, tomorrow is Wednesday Night Live with Shaps, and we have Danielle Spakes-Kaminsky weaving. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. If you catch a replay, please say hello. Please share, comment, like, love, all that stuff. Sprinkle the love, guys. Okay, good night.